Have you ever felt overwhelmed by negative thoughts, constantly doubting yourself, doubting your abilities? What if I told you that there's a very simple trick you can start using as soon as today to help you transform your mind and elevate your life and career? So back when I was starting my news career, I was no stranger to self-doubt. My mind was a whirlwind of negativity. Every setback, every mistake, I would constantly berate myself, beat myself up, ruminate over it again and again and again, always assuming the worst. But one day, I'm driving home and I'm listening to Joel Osteen. He was speaking about the power of deleting negative thoughts. And the concept was very simple. Every time a negative thought pops up, you mentally say delete, and then you visualize that thought being dragged off the desktop of your mind into your mental trash can. And when I would do it, I would always imagine hearing that crumply sound that the computer makes when you put something into the trash. And so I felt so inspired by this message. I said, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. Now, I had never done anything like this before, but for the next 30 days, I committed to the practice. Every time doubt or negativity would creep in, I would say to myself, delete, 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 and then visualize it being dragged off the desktop of my mind and being discarded into the trash can. Then I would immediately replace that negative thought with a positive one. I started saying, it'll be okay. Everything will work out. I'm sure there's a solution to this. In the beginning, it was really tough because I had been having tidal waves of negative thought. But as days turned to weeks, something magical started to happen. My mind began to autocorrect. Before a negative thought could fully form, a positive one would take its place. I was experiencing the power of positive thinking in action. You can think of it like a drone bee in a beehive. If that drone bee decides to slack off and stops working as hard while its sister and brother bees work tirelessly, nature does not accommodate its laziness. In fact, it's taken out of the hive and stung to death. So just like the beehive, our mind should be a strong, safe sanctuary for positive thoughts. Any weak, lazy thought, just like the drone bee, should be deleted. So your mind is a powerful tool. It's a reservoir for creativity and potential. But to tap into its full strength, you have to guard it from negativity. I want to challenge you to the 30-day delete practice. Cast out those drone thoughts and let your mind thrive in positivity for as long as possible. What do you have to lose? Remember, the most crucial, the most critical, and the most important conversation you will ever have is the one you're having with yourself. And that's so important to remember in today's fast-paced workplace. So if you have to have a conversation with yourself, and we all do, make it a positive one. Transform your thoughts, transform your life, transform your career.